Well, fake love steals real money. The heart is a blind spot. You meet someone online who is perfect. You think you've finally been chosen. You believe that the distance is just a temporary hurdle. You feel a connection that justifies the risk. At first, nothing seems wrong. The messages are constant. The I love you comes early. You feel a dopamine rush every time the phone pings. Then reality hits. There's a crisis, a frozen bank account, a plane ticket that needs a wire transfer. You aren't sending money to a lover, you're feeding a script in a cubicle. You realize the soulmate doesn't exist. You're like a person trying to hug a ghost. You reached out for warmth and only felt the cold. You just funded the lifestyle of a criminal who laughed while you cried. But if you think a fake lover is heartless, wait until you meet the genius who turned your life savings into a personal casino. FTX gambles your savings. Trust is a commodity. You see the young founder in the hoodie who looks like a visionary. You think you're joining a revolution. You believe that the code is the law. At first, nothing seems wrong. Your balance shows all time highs. You trust the effective altruism and the charitable donations. Then reality hits. The vault was empty. The revolutionary was just using your deposit to cover his own bad bets. There was no code. There was only a backdoor for the inner circle. You aren't a pioneer. You're a liquidity source for a frat house in the Bahamas. You're like a person who bought a ticket to a luxury cruise only to find out the boat was made of cardboard. You just handed your wallet to a gambler who bet it all on black and lost. But while the gambler was losing your money, the banker next door was using it to build a pyramid of lies. Celsius is just a Ponzi. Safety is a lethal bait, and you're told banks are the enemy. You see 18% interest on stable coins. You hear unbank yourself. You think you found a loophole. At first, nothing seems wrong. Weekly rewards hit like clockwork. The Reddit threads are screaming diamond hands. You feel smarter than a savings account. You trust the CEO in the banks are bad shirt. Then reality hits. The returns weren't profit. They were the next victim's deposit. The market dips. The banker locks the doors. You aren't unbanked. You're like a skydiver who was told gravity is a myth. You felt like a bird until the ground reminded you you're just a rock in a jumpsuit. You just paid $4 billion to find out why banks have insurance and your community has a lawyer. But while Celsius used a lie to hide the math, the next scam didn't even bother to build a calculator. One coin isn't real crypto. Hype is the perfect blindfold. You're told it's the Bitcoin killer. You see a charismatic leader on stage with fireworks. You think you're an early adopter. You feel like a VIP. You believe you're smarter than everyone else. No, you trust that you understand the system. At first, nothing seems wrong. You log in and see your balance growing. The charts look impressive. You trust the leader because she's on the cover of magazines. You feel untouchable, like nothing could go wrong. Then reality hits. There was no blockchain. You didn't buy a currency. You bought a digital postcard of a coin that doesn't exist. You're like a person who bought a ticket to Mars only to find out the spaceship was a cardboard box in a parking lot. You just found a way to buy monopoly money with real world consequences. But while one coin sold a fake digital future, the next scam sold a fake medical miracle. Theranos sells a fantasy. Innovation is camouflage. You're told one drop of blood can change the world. You see a founder in a black turtleneck who sounds like the next Steve Jobs. You hear about proprietary technology. You think you're witnessing the future of medicine. At first, nothing seems wrong. The media calls it a unicorn. You trust the Walgreens partnership. You feel like you're on the right side of history. Then reality hits. The machines didn't work. The results were faked on competitors' equipment. You aren't a visionary. You're a character in a high stakes play. You're like a person who bought a ticket to a magic show and thought the woman actually got sawed in half. You just found a girl with a deep voice and a $9 billion imagination. But if you think one girl can lie, wait until you see an entire German tech giant invent $2 billion out of thin air. Wirecard invents the money. Growth is a smokescreen. You're told it's the PayPal of Europe. You see a company joining the elite stock indices. You hear about massive expansion in Asia. You think you're getting in before everyone else. At first, nothing seems wrong. The stock price is a vertical line. You feel smart for ignoring the haters. You trust the financial statements because they're stamped by the pros. You feel untouchable. Then reality hits. $2 billion didn't exist. It wasn't in the bank. It was a typo in a fake document. The Asian expansion was a network of empty offices and shell companies. You're like a person who bought a safe and found out the back was made of paper. You just found a criminal syndicate with a German bank license. No one checked, everyone clapped. But if you think one rogue company is bad, wait until the biggest phone company in America starts using a magic eraser on its losses. Um, WorldCom makes up earnings. Growth is a mathematical hallucination. You're told it's the king of the telecom boom. You see a company buying every competitor. You hear synergy and efficiency. You feel like a titan of tech. You think your retirement is set in stone. At first, nothing seems wrong. Earnings reports are on target. The stock price keeps analysts cheering. You trust the CEO because he's a visionary in a cowboy hat. Then reality hits. $11 billion didn't exist. You aren't an investor. You're on a bus where the driver is painting a road on the windshield while driving off a cliff. You're like a person who bought a solid gold bar that was a chocolate coin. You just found a $100 billion accounting error with a logo. But if WorldCom used a magic eraser, the next guy's used a time machine to steal money from a future that didn't exist. Enron lies about profits. Complexity is a velvet curtain. You're told that they are the most innovative company in America. You see a global energy giant that gets it. You hear about mark to market accounting. You think you're investing in geniuses. You believe the stock price proves brilliance. At first, nothing seems wrong. The company's on every magazine cover. Profits look massive on paper. You trust the fancy headquarters and the complicated deals. Then reality hits. The profits were guesses about money decades away. Debt was hidden in shell companies with Star Wars names. You aren't an investor. You're a victim of an ego trip. You bought a magic lamp. The genie was a flashlight and a laugh. You just found a $60 billion hall of mirrors where the only thing real was the exit of the executives. But while Enron hid behind fake math, the next guys hid behind a mountain of bad debt and a Repo 105 magic trick. Lehman hides the losses. Prestige is a bulletproof vest made of paper. You're told they survived the Civil War and the Great Depression. You see a 150-year-old titan of Wall Street. You hear they're too big to fail. You think you're safe. You believe history is your collateral. At first, nothing seems wrong. Quarterly reports look fine. Executives collect record bonuses. You trust the rating agencies. You feel secure. Then reality hits. The fortress was built on subprime loans. $50 billion vanished off the books every Friday. You're a Titanic passenger. The captain sold the lifeboats. You bought a waterproof watch. The water is acidic. You didn't find a pillar. You found a 150-year-old suicide note in corporate jargon. But if you think a bank failing is a tragedy, wait until you meet the man who turned the entire world's elite into his personal piggy bank. Adolf runs a giant piggy bank. Exclusivity is a high-end cage. You're told you're lucky to be invited. You see a man who was the chairman of the NASDAQ. You hear about consistent returns. You think you found the holy grail of investing. You feel untouchable. At first, nothing seems wrong. Statements arrive in thick envelopes, and numbers go up every month. You trust him because everyone you know does. Then reality hits. There were no trades, just a 1970s computer and other people's money. The peeler of the community was a man with a bigger shovel. You're the bottom layer of a $65 billion pyramid. You thought you were drinking fine wine. It was red Gatorade. You didn't find freedom. You found the longest, most expensive lie.